What's going on YouTube? Pistol Pete here. Forgive my voice. I have slight cold slash sore throat cough thing going on. And I know I'm in California, so we have a bunch of fires in every which direction. There's a damn fire going on right now. So smoke all in the air and everything. So that doesn't help either. So if I sound a little raspy or a little nasally, that's the reason. So today we're going to be talking about the Kershaw Camp 14 knife. So as you know, I brought to you last time the Kershaw Camp 18. I ended up selling that one just because you know, it wasn't for me, and then and I got a really good price on it, so I figured, you know, might as well flip it. I just didn't care for it too much. Not any other reason that I mean, it was a little weight heavy, front heavy, but I have other machetes that are cheaper and just as reliable and durable. So I was like, hey, you know what, I'll sell, try to make some money on it, which I did. Pretty much doubled my money on that one. And so also too, I don't know if you guys saw that it is made out of that 65 MN steel. I'm not saying it's bad steel or anything, or what's called, but I just see a few different people complain about the heat treat on that, on the 18, not the 10 or the 14, but the 18. 3 different people. And then also Tack has a YouTube channel named Tack. If you check, I'll put his picture here, or I should say his video here, of him showing you a crack. He actually did 2 reviews on it. He did an initial review. He was saying it's pretty badass, held up pretty good. He did a second, like a face-off with another knife, and the blade got a crack in the middle, like a straight up crack across the edge all the way into the actual steel. So it's gonna just break from that point. So I'm not saying they're all like that, but I heard 3 different people, Tack, and then 2 other people I read in the comments said that there's cracked on them. So I don't know if they have an issue, maybe because of the length, the heat treat of that or something, I don't know, but and that's not the reason why I sold it. I mean, because it's more of a collector piece, right? So, and I was like, I can make money on it. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't like, oh man, something I really wanted. It wasn't a grail or anything. It was just something that I was interested in. So I said, ah, what the hell? So I ended up getting, which the video today is about, I was gonna say real quick, if you want to see the Camp 18, the review I did on that, I did a full length review. It wasn't a hard test review. It was more of a tabletop, but I did go over everything on it. I'll put the picture here of the name that I went off my video that I did on that one. So, but today we're gonna be talking about the Camp 14. So I ended up picking up the Camp 14, and pretty awesome blade, pretty freaking awesome blade. So I am gonna put the specs here. You can check them out, list them all here. I'm gonna go over very briefly though. Again, these are all the 18, the 10, and the 14 are all made of that 65 MN steel. This is like a stainless steel, I guess Chinese kind of steel. A lot of people say it holds up great. You know, the Camp 10 and the 14 I haven't heard any complaints on, so they hold up great, held a pretty decent edge, and they're durable as hell. You know, you can see multiple channels do test reviews on that, and it holds up great. So it does come with this polymer sheath here, and the strap does wrap around and buckle right in here, and so it's kind of a interesting. Most of them don't button that way, but it holds it in. It's obviously loose. It is a, you know, rattler. So if you're trying to be stealthy, if you're trying to be a tactical kid, then this might not work. Or you can get a heat gun. I've seen some people, I think Chris from Prepared 101, they took a heat gun to it and just heated the hell out of it and pressed it and made it to where it was pretty tight and almost like friction resistant. But they don't come that way. They come like this. So it does come with attachments here if you want to attach it to a pack or something like that. It also has your kind of a floppy loose belt loop, but kind of a narrow belt loop too, but not too bad though. Actually, that's actually pretty decent. So if you want to hang it from your belt, or you want to carry it from a pack sideways or whatever, you have a couple options there. Comes with a little extra slits here, so if you want to tie it to your leg so it doesn't hit against your leg when you're walking. Again, it's polymer, like a plastic. Not bad for a machete, right? So let's check out this blade. So it is a little different. It's funny, in all 3 blades, the 18, the 14, and the 10 all have different blade. I didn't know they did out there, kind of similar, but they're all different blade shapes. So, you know, the 14 has, or I'm sorry, the 10 has more of a recurve on it, so it's almost a little bit kukri-ish. And then this one is more like just a straight up, has an upward belly swoop, kind of more of a standard machete style. It is fairly thin. I believe it's like 3/16, maybe even a little under that. Not bad. Has that powder coat finish on it, that black, but you know I don't like, because this shit just gets all scraped up and you start seeing steel anyway. So, and has a little spot here for lanyard if you want to throw a lanyard in there, like this one has, or has also attachment right here for a lanyard if you want to put a lanyard. It is blocked here in the back. I've seen a few people complaining saying they wish they would have left this, like, since it's full tang. This is full tang. It's a hidden full tang, but even though you can't see the tang around here, it does go all the way back here. But everyone's saying they should have left this bare metal, right? So you have a skull buster, because you hit that, now you're just gonna crack plastic or break that plastic. So it would have been great if they kept that exposed, and I agree with that. That would have been great. I don't know why they covered it in like a polymer plastic on the back end. They should have kept that open, but I guess they don't want people using it as a hammer, right? So that's not the design of it. It does have great grip. Ergonomics on the grip are awesome. Nice little fat swell. It grabs the hand perfectly, fits in my hand perfectly right there. And this little dimpling or texturing they put on it is perfect. Just awesome, man. It just feels great in the hand. Feels really, really great in the hand. Very light and nimble. I mean, this thing is like a super nimble light blade. Definitely a machete style blade because of the weight of it, you know. Not too bad at all. Came razor sharp. So this thing was just a freaking razor blade out of the box. Looks like you can take, and these are hex screws here, so it looks like you can take those, if it focuses in there, you can take them out and remove this whole handle. I guess if you want to customize your own handle, or this one broke and you got a warranty one or something, I guess, you know, it just, or clean under it if it gets sand or something in there. So that's kind of a cool feature, because most of these budget style ones, they usually like press them in or stamp them in. So to have removable handles is pretty nice. This one is discontinued. The model on this one is 1076. It does say right there 1076, and these are all made in China, right? So it's a Chinese made blade. Still good quality for the price, right? Pretty good quality. And typically, I mean, I do like the shape a lot. I do like the shape. I love the look of it. These are getting harder to come by. They come up now and then on eBay. You can find them. I was gonna say, normally I do a hard use review. I'll do a hard use review for you on this too as well. But the only reason why I'm not gonna do a hard use review on this one is because I had someone ask me if they could buy it, and they made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Pretty much almost triple what I paid for it. So I can't say no to that. I have to sell it. Got to get rid of it, you know, because of that. I mean, I was like, no, I'm gonna keep it. I want to. Oh man, I'll pay you this. I was like, oh, it's an offer you can't refuse. So I was like, yeah. He made me one I couldn't refuse. So I'm like, you know what? For that price, I'm not in love with the blade. It's cool. It's a cool machete. It is cool. Has like a little bit of history to it, right? You know, because it's discontinued, and I know it's a good machete. It's a good one, but for the price I'm gonna get for it, I'm gonna let this go. So obviously, I'm not gonna do a hard use review and scratch it all up for him, you know, since he's paying good money. But I did get the Kershaw Camp 10, and that one I'll be doing a separate review on, and I will go ahead and I will do a hard use review on that one. I'll put that one through the paces and do everything, throw it, baton, everything, and we'll see. Most content creators love it. They say it's a hell of a blade for the price and for what you get. That Camp 10 I paid $40 for on eBay. $40, brand new in the box. So they're a good deal supposedly. So we'll see if mine holds up, or if we've got any cracks or any nicks or chips in the edge. But this one's going to a subscriber friend of mine that really wanted it and was willing to pay for it, and so I can't say no, you know. But pretty cool though, pretty cool blade. Like I said, it's a pretty cool machete, you know. 14 inch I think is a good length. The 18 was just a little too long. Even for me, it was a little just too much. It was just you know, a little out of the, in my opinion, it's almost turns into a sword, like a short sword. It's pretty thick too. The 18's the same thickness as this, with 3/16, so it's a little heavy, a little cumbersome, little like gets in the way, you know. This one here is actually perfect in my opinion for like a little short machete. It's like, it's perfect. I love it. And then the Camp 10 is more of like a camp knife, you know, in my opinion. That one's perfect for camp. It's just perfect length, 10-inch blade. And this one, I don't know if, I think I did say it, but this one has a obviously, again, Camp 10, 10-inch blade. Camp 14, 14-inch blade. And then the Camp 18, 18-inch blade. It's pretty self-explanatory. This one though does have a 6-inch handle and obviously 20 inches overall. So, before I let you go, I'll cut it here, and then I'll bring the Camp 10 in, so you can just see the size difference in case you're wondering how it looks one by one, and also the blade shape, because that's also interesting. And since this one's going bye-bye, I won't be able to do it later, so hold on 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. So, got the 18 here, and I have the 14 here. So you can see here, the 14 has this recurve, like a root and a fat belly, and then comes up. That also has almost like a bowing downward spine. As you can see, the Camp 18 has, not really, there's no really recurve in there like this one. It just kind of goes straight all the way into the belly, all the way up. It does slightly bow down towards the end, but this one has like a curve all the way through the whole grind. You can see there, this one has more of like a straight flat grind. This one has like a more like a saber, I guess looks like. Might be wrong there, but I know you'll correct me in the comments if I am, but you can see there the difference. The handles, virtually identical. Let's put that up. Look at that. Yeah, they're exact same length, exact same texture, so it's exact identical handle. Exact same everything is feel, yeah, exact same handle. So the handles are not different at all. See if I can get a better, there we go. Absolutely identical as far as the length and everything else. Looks right there. Oh, you know what? It's actually, it's a little bit shorter on the Camp 10, tiny bit, but same ergonomics, same texturing, same feel in hand. Yeah. So this one I'll be doing a hard use review. I'll do another discussion and go over all the specs on this one, and then we'll do a hard use review. But this one here's the one I wanted to go over before I got rid of it, before I actually shipped it off. And that's it for this one, guys. Went on long enough. Please like, subscribe, share, and until next knife, gun, or whatever.